Hey guys, so this is the 11-week update. So I had my ultrasound today, and they did the abdominal, then the transvaginal, because everyone keeps saying they think I'm having twins because my belly is so big. Which it is. It's actually, it's pudging out and everything. Everyone says I'm too early to be showing, but I guess I am. I mean, all women are different. All women are going to show differently. All women have different body shapes, so it's just, all women are different. So you can't say that my body is supposed to be like yours when I'm this much weight and you're this many pounds less than me, or this many pounds more than me, Your baby was 7 pounds 4 ounces. My baby might be 8 pounds 9 ounces. You never know. It's all different. I might be carrying more fluid in my stomach than someone else. You never know. That's why there's complications in some pregnancies, and some people have perfect pregnancies. But she said there's definitely one baby, and when she did the belly ultrasound, the abdominal ultrasound, you couldn't really see it, but this is the baby, and this is the head, and that little white dot is his eyeball, and here's his stomach, there's his little feet and his tailbone, and I think that little thing there, I think that's the umbilical cord. And yes, so that is my baby. And she measured the baby, came out to, right here it said 10 weeks, 6 days, but she said I'm 11 weeks. I missed my period, June 4th, so I'm 11 weeks. But, because you're never going to get a perfect. Then she did it again, and then it was 10 weeks 1 day, and then it was 10 weeks 3 days, so they were all different. Then she did the heartbeat, which was awesome. Most people, they're like, oh, once I heard the heartbeat, I started crying. I was like, I couldn't sleep at all last night. At all. I didn't get any sleep. My body hurt. And my husband didn't sleep either. I don't know if I was just so anxious to, see the baby or what. I just couldn't sleep. So then we're in the car, and the whole time in the car I'm like, just so happy and excited, staring at my husband, just so excited, walking to the hospital, same smile, sitting down waiting for the doctor to come in, same cheesy smile. I was just so happy. And then she told me everything she was going to do, and she put the gel on my stomach, and they did the ultrasound first because the machine, everyone needs it, and it's an army hospital, and so many army wives are pregnant because when you're in the army, you have lots of babies. Well, I mean, seriously, I was in the PX the other day, and almost every wife is pregnant or has kids already. So that's just an army thing, I guess. But here's the baby. And it's really hard to see in this picture, but you can see the heartbeat. The heartbeat was 176 beats per minute, which, there you go. Right there. There's his little heartbeat. And the reason I just said his is because, when she was doing the checking out the baby, she looked at the tailbone and she said, that looks like a little penis. And she said, you might have yourself a boy, it might just be the tailbone, but we think it's a boy. Everyone else looking at my belly says they think it's a boy. I think it's a boy. My husband thinks it's a boy. His whole family comes from boys. So the only person that had a girl was my mom for her first child, so I think I'll have a boy. And then they did the transvaginal ultrasound or sonogram. And, well, these are sonograms because I'm only 11 weeks. So, here we go. And here's its little head. And there's an arm. And there's an arm. That's the belly. And that's his little legs that are crossed. Which, I have another picture, but you can actually see that his legs are like that crossed. So there's my baby. And so I guess that's it for the appointment. Symptoms: I had really bad cramping, like a really sharp pain, I guess in the cervix area is where I would think that the pain was, but that's where it felt it was. And they were like really sharp, and then they'd stop. It would happen for like 2 seconds, stop. 5 minutes later it happens, an hour later it happens, you know, just all different times. And it was like a sharp pain. And then yesterday I was having cramps, and I was really worried. I was like, oh gosh, having cramps. I don't want cramps. And so yeah, I mean, I've been having really bad allergies, but I guess that's normal. I have always had bad allergies. Plus I have a weak immune system now because the baby's taking some, which I don't care. I could care less. I'm happy. I got my baby. So I'll do a belly shot. So that's it with the shirt. It's actually a little bigger than my boobs now, which is awesome. So that means my baby bump's coming in. No, still pudging out. It's a lot, you know, every single day and week it gets harder and harder. Even though I've been applying cream to my belly, I got stretch marks. And I'm getting more and more. And it totally sucks, but hey, pregnancy is pregnancy. Baby belly. Baby belly. I'm happy. My husband's happy. The whole time we were in the room, once the heart started beating, I was like, oh my gosh. And I looked at my husband, he was like, you know, just so happy. We were both happy. And then we saw the baby, and the baby's arms were like moving like this in my belly, and it was so weird because I don't feel it yet. And he's like, oh, he's moving. I said, yeah, he's dancing in my belly because he's happy. His mommy and his daddy get to see him for the first time. And if it's not a boy, I'm going to be bummed out, not because it's a girl, but because she said, I think I see a penis, so now we think it's a boy. So if it's not, I'm going to be like, oh, I called it a he for no reason. But before, I didn't know that it, you know, she didn't see a penis. I kept calling it she, so now, or her. So now that I saw a penis, because I saw it too, it looked a little weird, I don't know. Because it's not fully developed. I think the genitals only started developing around week 8 or week 9, and it's week 11. And what sucks is my coverage, because it's Army coverage, and pretty much you don't really have to pay for anything. I mean, I think we pay $31 something a month for our coverage, and or for our insurance. And they only do an ultrasound at 11 weeks and 21 weeks. And they said at 21 weeks they would reveal the gender to me, and then if I have to get an ultrasound before, it's only usually emergencies or whatever, or because I guess that's not what they're trained to do. They're not supposed to be doing, you know, ultrasounds before 11 weeks and before 21 weeks unless there's complications, which I don't even want to jinx myself. But if we can get an ultrasound before that, I would like to. But I'm sure we'll have to pay out of pocket, which would suck, but it wouldn't, because then we'd know the gender sooner. Yes, so I guess that's it.